What it is a thermal mass is when a body absorbs heat and then gives heat back off after the heat source has gone down, being the sun. So the sun is heating up, say, a rock wall, or we saw in last night's film what's referred to as a trombe wall in Village Homes, which was that steel metal box that he showed in that greenhouse. That he was saying, you know, the sun, right now the box was empty and he knocked on it, but they would fill it up with water in the winter. That's because water has a lot of thermal mass to it. So what that means is that water is very dense. It's as dense or denser than stone is. So it's going to absorb a great deal of light and then give it back off heat. Stone is going to be our other main material that we'll use for increasing thermal mass.
But water has more, you said.
Water is, they're somewhere around the same. They're pretty equal.
But you can move water.
You can move water, exactly. So thermal mass is something that we'll see that traditional cultures, and see a lot of cultural techniques were very attuned to these passive energies previous to the industrial era. So another source that we're going to find for a lot of the things that we'll want to use as designers for retrofitting a infrastructure that decided to throw out the baby with the bathwater of good techniques that were tried and true, that worked well on passive systems. We'll want to resource things like old books on gardening and farming and building techniques from the 1800s or 1700s, or as far back as you can go and find texts on. You'll be surprised how much incredibly useful information you'll get out of things that are geared towards even just describing the history of colonial United States pre-industrialization. A lot of incredible ideas in the Philadelphia Horticultural Journal from 1640 to 1760 that they put out, which is a compendium of all the things that were written for their journal from 1640 to 1750.
Are we online? Is that online?
I got